Hello everyone, my name is Amy. I am the Black Cat Stitcher here on YouTube and on Instagram. And this is my November update video for my stitchy progress. It might be a very familiar looking video because this is going to be the exact same as the end of my October / August / welcome back video. So anyway, like I said at the end of my previous video, my plans for the month of November is to focus on a finish for You Belong to Be by Long Dog Samplers. So here is where I am at. Ta-da! I just have to finish this top row of pages in order to complete this project. So yes, I have the town here to finish for the first of 4 pages, I believe. There's and then I've already started somewhat into the second page. I've completed the top border of the second page here. And I believe this mouse is in the second page as well. Plus this eagle's feet and this motif here. But anywho's, yes, I will focus on a finish for this. This might be a very, very short video, depending on how long I will take to finish this project. But I'm hoping for a finish. I will see you again in the next clip. We'll see. It could be at the end of November, and this will be like a 2-minute long video. But bye-bye for now. All right, everyone. Hello. Welcome back to my little vlog video. This is the second clip for the month of November update. And as promised, I was going to keep working on this and focus on a finish. And I did indeed get a finish. Now you can probably tell that at some point this red, can see, this red is so much brighter than the red of this candle. That's because, as I said, I had bought the, different color to replenish my supply, and they had re-dyed this color for me. And because it was a different batch, it's a little bit brighter. But I think that's cool, and that kind of tells a fun story for people that, are looking at this at my house or something like that, I can tell them the story of my cross stitch, I guess. But anywho, that is my finish. Now, usually, hello, sweet baby, you're going to walk in front of the camera, aren't you? Usually, when I finish something on this channel, I allow myself a new start. And what I plan for my new start is this one. This is a Triceratops. So there I have a set of 3 different dinosaurs. I have this one, a T-Rex, and a Stegosaurus. And these are all by, what's the author's name of this? Maybe I'll insert the author name at the bottom here because it's not computing, I guess, in my head what the author's name is. But yeah, after I'm done with that, I'm going to do like 1,000 stitches. So it's not going to be that big of a start. But after that, I'm going to pick this back up and focus on a finish for this. It looks like what I had been doing was working my array around the border here, filling in the Christmas green. And I think there's more Christmas green. I know there's 2 hollies here and the holly over here with the leaves. And then after that, I'll just pick the next largest color and keep working my way through. So yeah, think the next largest color is one of the greens in the Christmas tree, but I'm not exactly sure which one or which color that is. But yeah, that is my plans for the rest of November. And yeah, this is mid-November. I think this is the 10th, the day before Veterans Day. P.S. to all the veterans who are watching this, thank you for your service. But yeah, I've been getting back in the groove of stitching. So I will come back with my third clip with 1,000 stitches done on my dinosaur. And then I will pick up again with more Yippee by Stitchman Darcy. So, and I'm really quite enjoying being monogamous on my projects thus far. So I think I'm going to stick with that for the foreseeable future. We'll see if I get bored and change my mind. But at this point, I have quite a few projects in my rotation that are pretty close to a finish. So if I focus on them, you know, I can maybe whip down. Not sure. We'll see. But anywho, little baby, I will see you in my next clip. Alrighty, hello. I am back with another clip for my end of November. That is what I'm doing. End of November cross stitch update. But yeah, this is my new start. I decided of the 3 dinosaur things that I was gonna do the Triceratops. And I did a center start. And kind of did color, or it's not color completed yet, but I'm going to color complete this dark color, which is 3371. And then I'm going to, from here, I think try and work my way up to the top, into the sky. I'm going to pick a color that'll, you know, take me, you know, farther up. And then, yeah, but I probably won't come back to this for a while, because I'm realizing and going through some of my projects and thinking about my next steps, that I have quite a few projects that are pretty close to a finish. So I might focus on, you know, a finish for some of these projects before I come back to some of my newer projects like this one. So yes, like I said in my previous clip, after I was done with the 1,000 stitches to get my new start, I was going to pick up Yippee by Stitchman Darcy and focus on a finish for that. So yeah, I will see you again at the end of November to see how much progress I can get on that project. Words. Anyway, bye-bye. See you in the next clip. All right. Hello, everyone, again. This is, I suppose, a brief detour from Yippee focus on a finish, because tonight I am, I guess, filling in for a colleague who is not feeling so hot. And they, I guess, oversee a class that we have twice a month at the museum that I work at. So I'm basically going to babysit the class while they do their work session in place of my colleague. But yes, I'm going to take Ode to Peacock by Jan Hicks Creates there to work on while I'm, you know, twiddling my thumbs. But because, frankly, it's unprofessional to bring a cross-stitch project that has a swear word to work on while I babysit. So, anywho, I will come back with showing you what one night of a couple hours of cross-stitching can do for Ode to Peacock. As you can see, it's pretty close to a finish. I only have 3 colors left on there to complete. So, yeah. And then after that project is finished, to Peacock that is, I do plan on, or either this one or I guess the Yipee, whichever one comes first. My next plans is to start, I guess it's called Alpine, if I remember correctly, and it's by Satsuma Street. So yeah, I'm hoping, or wait, no. Yeah, Alpine, I will start after I finish Peacock, but after I finish Yipee, I'm going to start Christmas Mistletoe, is that what it's called? Anywho, I will pop a picture up of what it is. I don't remember the exact title off the top of my head. Yeah, I ordered some fabric for that one. It's by Stitches with Coffee. And then I'm going to use the scrap, I guess, from my Yipee over there to do Alpine, because I think it's big enough. I still have yet to measure though. But anywho, I will see you in a little bit. Hello everyone, I'm back after my work day and after the workshop I had this evening. So yeah, I'm gonna show you what I was able to get done in an hour-ish of stitching while I was supervising the genealogy workshop. Excuse me, sir. How are you? You're not gonna be a good window. Anywho, not too much. Just the purple or the dark blue, I guess, here in the tail is what I had added to the project since I showed it to you last. So, I think there's a glare. Let's hold it up here. There we go. That dark purple there. Anywho, yeah. I'm gonna go to bed now. I'm not actually. I'm gonna probably doom scroll on Instagram and then go to bed. But anywho, I'm gonna go back tomorrow to working on my Yipee project, and hopefully by the end of this month we'll see a finish on that. Bye-bye. Hello everyone, welcome back. I have finished, which one did I finish? This one. But, 1 second, it fell all the way over here. Okay, anywho, I have finished my Yipee by Stitchman Darcy. Yay! Woo! And here's the first one that I did. So you can see I've got the 2 done. These are going to be Christmas presents, one for my cousin and one for my brother. So I've got both of those finished. We're gonna hopefully frame them here in the next year because I've already got Christmas presents settled for this year because I didn't actually think I was gonna finish that quite as quick as I did. But anywho, that'll give me time to go to Hobby Lobby, or, well, I probably won't go to Hobby Lobby for reasons. But yes, I decided that my new start after that would be Alpine by Satsuma Street. I was gonna start another Christmas one by Coffee with Stitches, but the fabric that I ordered for starting that has not yet arrived. And I had been planning, this is the small scrap, but anywho, this is a scrap that I had from the Yipee. So I was planning on using this to start Alpine. I measured it, and the consensus is it's definitely long enough, but it's like barely wide enough. So I don't know. I'm going to attempt to start it on this. I'm going to get it to its widest point by doing here the border. But that way I'll know for certain that I can make it work on this. But anywho, I'm going to test that out and do 1,000 stitches on Alpine to make sure that this is wide. This piece of fabric is wide enough for this project. If not, I'm gonna go to Etsy and order something that will definitely be wide enough and save this scrap for something else. And hopefully by that time, my piece of fabric for my Christmas new start will have arrived. However, if this does work, I'm just gonna keep going on it as my new start to replace Yipee. But I'm so close to a finish on Ode to Peacock that I will be starting the Christmas one soon anyways. But anywho, we'll see. I know you're sitting on the edge of your seats in suspense, but it's already pretty close to the end of November. So let's see if we can show you that in this video. If not, we will show you in our end of December video whether or not I was able to miraculously fit Alpine on this piece of fabric. But anywho, I'm gonna go clean up all of my scraps and whatnot so that I am able to start a new project and put my scraps away so that I can save them for a different project. Although this is such a tiny piece, who freaking knows what I'll be able to fit on it. I do have like a free pattern that somebody gave me that's a little cute seahorse. And I'm also getting a niece soon. So maybe I'll do the cute little seahorse for my niece on this scrap. But I'll have to see what colors I do said seahorse in because I don't know, I guess what their nursery scheme is. I'll have to ask my sister-in-law. Anywho, I'm rambling. You don't care. I'm gonna move on. Bye-bye. Alrighty, hello everyone. Welcome to probably the last clip of the November update. I am, I guess, done with my new start, or my 1,000 stitches. Well, actually, honestly, I don't think that it's 1,000 stitches, but I feel like it's a good enough start. This is Alpine by Satsuma Street. Got the border done and some tree over here. So yeah, what I'm gonna do next is focus on a finish for Ode to Peacock by Hicks Creates. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna work on over the Thanksgiving holiday. I probably won't film a final clip, I guess, showing this. I'll probably only have time to edit my video and put it up after Thanksgiving, because the first week of December at the museum is our holiday programming and it runs for the entire week. So I'll be busy. So, yes, yeah, that's all for this. So my plans for December are that I am going to finish Ode to Peacock, and then I'm going to start Christmas. I still haven't looked up the title of that, but it's a Christmas pattern that's by Stitches with Coffee, and the fabric has yet to arrive, but by the time I finish Ode to Peacock, it sure probably will. But anywho, that is all I can think of for this video. I will see you at the end of December. Bye-bye.